All right, we're asked to find the equation of the line that goes to these 2 points in slope-intercept form. Before we start, let's just make sure we know what they're asking. The key is they want us to find the equation of the line in this form right here, where your b value is your y-intercept and this m value is your slope. And then so the way we do this is we just attack each of these. The first thing we're going to do is find the slope. That's actually a pretty straightforward process when we have 2 points. We have the slope formula. And then we'll talk about how to find the y-intercept here. To find the slope, we take our 2 points, which is 7, 20, and -9, -4, 44. And the slope is the rise over the run. Or the formula for slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And what that is saying is, verbally what these statements are here, and here is just, hey, find the difference in the x values and the y values. Put the difference in the y values up in the numerator, put the difference in the x values in the denominator, and then you'll find your rise and your run. And so we'll do that. So I have -44 minus 20 in the top, in the numerator, and then I have -9 minus 7. So I perform these calculations, and I'm just going to simplify this if I can. I know right away my negatives cancel, and I think 16 goes into 64, and it does. It goes in 4 times. So the slope I get is a 4 over 1, or just 4. So now that we know our slope, we want to go about finding our y-intercept. We could use point-slope form for this. And if you haven't seen that, you should check out point-slope form, because it's a useful formula of linear equations at this point. I personally like just to use this fact, that we now have y equals 4x plus b. And again, the 4 came from being the slope right here. To find this b value, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these points. It doesn't matter which one. For me, I'm going to use the 720 because neither of these numbers are negative. What that is saying, that one solution to this equation needs to be x equals 7 and y equals 20. So what I'm looking for is the b value I need, so that when I plug in a 7 for my x, I would get out a 20 for my y. The easiest way to do that is to take this equation in its current state, so this y equals 4x plus b, and plug in the values, 20 for the y and 7 for the x. And now what I'm looking for is the number b I would need here so that this statement would be true. But I don't need to sit here and think about it. What I can just do is solve this linear equation now for b. And it'll give me my b value. Now that I have that, I now have the final form of this linear equation. It's y equals 4x plus -8, or 4x minus 8. That is the equation for this line in slope-intercept form.